Yesterday, someone posted under my video, "When is Trump going to leave?" I've been saying for 9 years that Trump will die when Sattyug dies. And no one knows the exact day, only the exact year. We have only 5 months to go. I've been saying that Trump is a small thing and Sattyug is a big thing. Sattyug has created millions of Trumps. That's what you should be worried about, not this little man called Trump. I've said that he's merely a barometer, and it's a barometer for the timeline of the death of Sattyug, and that he is part of the inevitable Earth phase transition that we must go through, and that it's temporary. I have said that a Rakshasa, a demon, always incarnates on Earth to try to stave off Sattyug as it approaches, and that Sattyug will win. That means it's inevitable. You have to deal with it. It's a temporary problem we have to put up with and burn off our karma if we want this transition to happen at all. I've said that if Trump dies, he'll be replaced by another Trump, or worse. So why are you in a hurry to get rid of him? He's one little man. He's got 1,000 guys lined up behind him to take his place. They all want power. It just doesn't make any sense to worry about it. I've explained that the chaos is a sign that Sattyug is very near, and that we should therefore celebrate that chaos and focus on the coming of Sattyug and be happy instead of worrying and getting hysterical and watching the Steve Schmitz channel called The Warning and wallowing in all of his pig slop. I've said that humans have waited for another era of Sattyug to come, a divine intervention, for 2,165,100 years since the last Sattyug ended. And I've said Sattyug comes this year. And I've given you all the reasons why it's inevitable. And I'm still getting, "When is Trump going to leave?" It's like you see the title of the video and you don't listen to the video, or any of them for the past 9 years. So now, let me tell you when Trump is going to leave. Never. For you. Because you have ignored all that is spiritual about this present phase transition that we're going through. You have ignored everything I've told you about it because you're stuck in the material world. And I guess you're an atheist. You must be. I've told you that the world is as you are. And that when your consciousness is expanded, you will be in Sattyug. That's when Trump disappears. When you're enlightened. He's part of Sattyug. He's part of death and darkness. And in Sattyug, there is no Trump or anything else that's negative. You won't even remember him. It's all you. That is when he disappears. Because our planet is in a state of worldwide awakening. And some are waking up and some are not. And I've told you how to experience higher states of consciousness so you'll be happy all the time and stop worrying, and to awaken to the reality that all of this is going to disappear on its own, without your protests, without your worrying, without your complaining, without your voting. I've told you that you should prepare for that high celestial world coming. But the materialists have ignored me, and you have ignored Maharishi when he gave us his best advice on this transition. And that is, quote, don't worry about the situation of the world. It's pretty simple. You must be happy, he said. Very, very happy. Only through happiness and waves of bliss will you be able to help your country and the entire world in an automatic manner, without the protests, without the voting. He goes on, you'll remain ever invincible when you don't allow anything to obscure your happiness. Unquote. It's all you. Ever invincible means you are enlightened and self-sufficient and need nothing. And you are seeing the world as perfect when everyone else is not. And that is Sattyug. A world of no Trumps, no negative people, no worries. All good everywhere and non-good nowhere. But you can't see it because you're stuck in the material world in 2025. So, you're stuck with Trump. He will always dominate your attention and your life until you become happy. And when Sattyug comes and the spiritual vibration rate increases, you cannot vibrate at that high frequency in all of your misery. Because instead of doing what the enlightened have advised you to do, you have chosen to do what you want to do instead, which is to complain and be unhappy and suffer. There's none of that in Sattyug. You've chosen a different path, and it's not a spiritual path. It's the same old, same old. It's not the way to God, and it's not the way to prepare for the perfect world that's coming. You would rather suffer than take advice from someone else, even if he's enlightened, even if he's one with God. And remember that only 1 out of 8 will survive this phase transition. Now you think about that. And so, you're going to get what you want. A place to complain. You'll go with Trump and his minions to another planet that looks just like this one and has the same problems you see around you now. And you'll have Kali Yuga to incarnate into for another 427,000 years. It's all spiritual. It's not material. That's what life is. Magic all the time. I've told you all of this 1,000 times in the past 9 years, but you're unreachable. You're not interested. But please don't pollute my forums with any of your hysteria anymore. They don't want to hear it. The other people who post here. And I don't want to hear it. I'll give you a few days to watch this video, and then I'll block you. And In a few months, you can join all your complainer friends in that new world of Trump waiting for you. In that world, it will be identical to this world. Or you could say, you will remain in this world, and everyone else will be living in a celestial world that is this world. And not even remember Trump. It's all consciousness. One person's consciousness is different from another. Enlightenment is not ignorance. Some live in ignorance, some live in enlightenment. And they each perceive the world differently, because the world is as you are. You will be stuck with Trump or someone like him until your death. And then spend another 100 lifetimes in that negative material world, protesting in the streets against him or whatever other politician you don't like in that world. If you don't prepare for the perfect world that's coming, you don't enter that perfect world. Start experiencing yourself as unbounded. Maharshi told us, the world is as you are. We choose everything in life.